Well, hey folks, this is Seven here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Erlengrat in the Farm Sim 19 Alpine DLC. Now, as promised, today we are going to have a little bit of a look at the new precision farming that's been added, but well, that should probably be off. I have a little issue. I was cutting grass, there's a shocker, and my tractor stopped. And because I was paying so little attention, I kind of, what the heck, at first. And then I realized, yeah, I have completely run it out of fuel in the middle of the field with lawnmowers on it. So, yeah, this should be interesting. But, yeah, I'll let that tank fill. Here's our new Bale trailer. Something that we need, because we are going to be doing lots of bales. And I believe it does have some form of an auto load function. So, I was going to pick up an actual bale stacker, but the problem with them is, the ones that I've got here for round bales in-game don't stand the bales upright. They kind of slide them off the end of the trailer. So, yeah, you're still left to most of the stacking being done yourself. I think that's probably more than enough. 2,500 bucks worth of fuel, sure. So let's go rescue it, and then we'll deal with poking about our fields and possible fields. As like I said, I do want to put another field in, but we might as well use our new technology here to figure out the best spot. I mean, we did go pretty blind on the first one, and we've already got a crop planted, so I don't know that there's basically anything. Yeah, it might not have been the best way. I don't know that there's really anything we can do with this field at the moment, like so far as changing it. You know, there's crop on the ground. I'm not going to spray lime over it, even if the game allows me. Because I know better, and I know that firing a bunch of dolomite all over this is going to burn those plants right out of the ground. So, I don't want to. Oh, I just didn't want to. But we do need to fill that tractor, so let's go do that. So I maxed out our loan to get us a little extra money to upgrade our grass equipment. I bought the rear mower and I replaced our windrower and tedder. There she is. Now, I'm assuming that as this is a fuel bowser that I can fill my tractor with it, otherwise this is going to be, a whole lot of not very exciting. Let's see what happens here, shall we? It almost looks like I had some left. Interesting. Okay, but we're full now. So that worked out just fine. We are going to hang on to this, though. Because I can only imagine that may well happen again. Oh, I didn't realize I'd already bought a Bale trailer. Interesting. Alright, well. I'm not sure I actually want that one. However, yeah, I don't, actually. I do not. So, let's go to the garage. There it is, right there. And let's sell that. Okay. Yeah. Alright, let's see about getting this done, shall we? So we're gonna need what? Maybe under miscellaneous? Yeah, this guy. It's not a terribly expensive piece of equipment. But what is it actually using for a hitch? Is it a 3-point? It looks like it, eh? 1, 2, and then the upper. So why do we need that piece of John gear? I don't get that. Why can't I use my, well, for instance, my little electric tractor? Let's get out and check it out. Now, I don't mind buying that unit, but I'm not going to buy the little John Deere ATV or whatever it is that they show using it if I don't have to. In other words, I'll lease it if we must use it for this piece of kit. But, I said it looks like a normal 3-point hitch. And if that's the case, well... Hello. Ooh, what time is it? 4:34, hey? Late afternoon has sprung. Okay. Okay. Alright, well, let's take her to our field. Well, let's see what our current field tells us about the world, shall we? And then we'll check a couple of spots that may or may not be suitable, depending on what we get. Now, I can't imagine that this is, you know, instantaneous, as it were. I believe farm equipment is actually supposed to stop at railway stops, whether they're showing their metal or not. Okay, here we go. Okay. imagine we want to lower it down. Unfold soil sampling unit. Oh. Alrighty. And that shows us the area it actually covers, that green circle. So, I believe it costs money. I believe. Let's have a look. Okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. You can actually see it. Put the little probe down. Okay. Now, should give us a pretty good idea of that area. Let's get you well up off the ground so we don't end up bashing you. Alright. Now, let's head into our back 40 here. And I'm quite interested. Let's get off the road. Alright, let's see what the back part of the field holds, shall we? Okay. That's good for this. Now I want to check over here. Just to see how the upper part of the field is. Head over to this side. Alright, that should give me an indicator of this part of it. Let's get you up off the ground. Now let's go check our upper section. let's head over here. And one in the lower end. Now we're going to check the upper end. Because this is an area I would be interested in possibly putting another field. Okay. Alright, now I think that should give us a good sampling of the area. Now, we didn't get every little bit of field, but I don't think we have to. Because in all honesty, I think you'll be able to see kind of bands of soil, you know. It shouldn't be little isolated pockets of this, that, and the other thing. It should be entire... Okay, let's get this up here. As I say, an entire band that'll be all the same. And it's just kind of a matter of figuring out where these bands lie. You know, most of the soil that's going to be in place is going to be there likely because of glacial push, right? Which is kind of going to work like a bulldozer. And because of that, it's going to deposit things like that in a fairly predictable pattern once you figure out how it actually traveled. Okay. No soil samples to analyze. Oh, why? No, here we are. Economic edition. Oh, economic. Blah, blah. Well, let's start with our little guys down here. What do we got? Hmm? Hmm. Alright, so apparently... Well, apparently it doesn't have the samples. How do I close this? Oh, okay, I can turn it back off. So why does it say there's no... Alright, soil sampling. After that, you can send the soil samples. Okay. I think I might have missed a step here. Now, I have not watched the videos, like I said, on all the tricks and tips for using this kit, because I think we should be able to figure this out. There we go. Why? Okay. Now we can drop her back off. There you go. And that information should become available shortly. There we go. In the meantime, yeah. Now that we have fuel, we can get back on with this part of the day. And we'll wait for those samples to analyze. Or be analyzed, I should say. Which I think is why I had to put that little building on the property. Now there's a big one that comes with a shed, but yeah. This isn't exactly a giant production map. Ooh, $2,300 to analyze those samples, but they are now done according to this. So let's get down to the end, get ourselves turned around, and we'll have a look. Like I said, I'm curious to see what will happen. Now, the crop is still young enough I can certainly fertilize it. But like I said, as far as lime goes, yeah, I don't think so, Bill. We're not going to get that one done. Jesus, sunlight's almost blinding. Alright, let's have a look, shall we? Where are we? Ah, right there. Oh, look! Our field shows up. Nice. Yeah. Okay, so here's our pH levels. They're pretty darn good, actually. This is our field down here, eh? So it looks like we're running between about 6 and 6.2. So we could bring that up a bit, but again, because we're already limed, or already got crop, I can't. So it's a little late to adjust that. Nitrogen. Yeah. Okay, we need to definitely up the ferts. So that's good to know. But then again, we kind of did know that. Yield, it's nothing to say to us there because we've got a crop in. So here's the soil. And it looks like this area here and right behind the house are going to be our best bets. Ooh, clay. Yuck. Well, we won't be planting up there. But yeah, here's our best areas. Okay, good to know. Hey, this is exactly what that is for. So we know we need to we need to fertilize that lower field. Which I kind of intended on doing anyway, to be honest with you. Now, the thing that I wonder, though, is have they changed when and how you can make those adjustments? Like, before you know, they wanted you to fertilize 3 times, but you had to, you know, you couldn't just go out there and go fertilize, right? You had to wait that period of time in between. And, of course, you wait too long and you're ending up trying to fertilize an almost fully grown crop. Which, again, although they may allow you to do it in the game, is insanely wrong. Because you're basically saying, hey, you guys want to eat my fertilizer? Yeah, that's not the best deal for anyone. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Come on. Can't you push it a little further? There you go. Excellent. Yeah, it's a lot of grass, man. Woohoo. We might only have to do this once, then we can sell all our grass equipment. I have my doubts, though. I have my doubts. No, it might be too much hill. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Alright, let me figure out where legitimately we can call this the end of the row, and then we'll go and get on with the fertilizing. You can see why I wanted to go to the bigger grass cutting equipment. This is a really large grass field. Really large. Actually, that's not what I wanted to do. This line. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that's just what happened last time. Everything just shut down like that. Freaked the heck out of me, I tell you. Okay, so some fertilization, huh? I think we'll take the booher for that. Should be, there we go. See, windrower and all that stuff now in place. Cool. I'm in the wrong spot, though. I am. Because our fert shaking machine is over here. Okay, she's still got productive. And it's lime. Yeah. Alright, so let's see here. See, there's our little analysis lab right there. Fairly cheap little building. Okay. There you are. Now, I did get the anti-Bale roll mod, but I forgot about the multi-buy mod. So, yeah, I'm afraid we're going to have to buy the bags individually. But as I say, I did remember to get the anti-roll mod in there. So at least we'll have that going for us. Ah. The train, boss. The train. Alright, little booer. Let's go. That train will be long gone by the time we hit the tracks. Oh, I see we're also a good 35 minutes in here, so... Let's go and get this done, and then we'll probably call her for the day. What are you flashing your lights at me for? This is a bag of what? Lime? Well, that's not lime, that's fertilizer. Alright, anyways, that's what we need. So, big bags, big bags. Okay. We've got seed. That's what that is seed. Fertilizer is a little bit different symbol. It's this guy here. Oh, 1,000 liters. I don't have bigger ones, eh? No. So, 1,000 liters. Detail. Yep. Okay. Let's see how we do. I thought I bought 3. Oh. Oops. I meant to buy 3. I really did. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Oh, they put one on the other side of the trailer. Of course they did, you know. Although apparently this is going to hold a lot more than that. Wow. Let's buy another 3. Okay. Let's come around for this guy. Oh, we're not going to manage that. Okay. Let's try doing it this way. There we go. Good enough. Yeah, I bet the guy was standing in the store going, "Don't hit my car, don't hit my car. My God, don't hit my car." We did. Now, again, I do find it strange that they are only offering a change of nitrogen, as opposed to, you know, doing a full NPK. As I think they should. And if they are going to do it that way, where they're, you know, okay, this is... You know, this is your nitrogen count, and this is what you're going to use, and, you know, all of that. Well, then we should be targeting various fertilizers. You know, like if I wanted to boost the nitrogen, but not my potassium or anything else, I wouldn't likely pick an NPK fertilizer like this is, because I'm sure that's what this is. You know, I'd target something like cow urine, for instance. You know, a urea nitrogen source. And that way, I wouldn't be getting what I don't want, I'd only be getting what I do want. But as we don't have these sort of choices, I think Cattle and Crops is doing that. But we certainly don't have that choice here, at least not at the moment. So let's see what, if anything, it seems to feel we've accomplished, shall we? Let's look back here. Okay. And let's go to, not yield, nitrogen. There we are. We're definitely in the good now. We got a little bit that we missed at the edges, but that's okay. That's okay. So there we go. That's kind of what they've come up with, I guess. Now there is going to be a little bit more to do. Like I said, I can't actually lime that spot. But we will be choosing and then cutting in another field up top. And it will be based wholly on what we, you know, garner for knowledge here, since we actually have an opportunity to do that for a change. So there you go, guys. Hope you enjoyed the episode. We haven't checked our animals in a while. That's probably something we should get on with here by the next one, because as I say, the day is almost done. Do hope you enjoyed. If you did, you know what to do. Please hit that like button on your way out. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Beyond that, well, take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now.